Yeah, I'm about to do this. Jugemu jugemu goku no surike kaji jaisi sugiyo no sugiyo matsu uramatsu furamaimatsu kure no koto koro ni sumo tu koro yaburakoiji no burakoiji paipo no shuringan no gurindai no poko pi no pan poko na no cho kyume no chosuke. Nailed it. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 4 of Shouwa Genroku Rakugo Shinjuu Sukeroku Futatabi-hen. Nothing like an episode of Rakugo to put me in the greatest of moods. Honestly, just this entire day has just been mixed feelings for me. I don't know about you. Maybe you've been having a great day. If so, good on you, man. Good on you. It's a Friday. Be happy. For me, it's been pretty mixed. You know, there's been a lot of negativity around, but Rakugo every single time. It heals me. It cleanses the soul. It really does. And you know what? You gotta place yourself right, okay? Like, I watch this, you know, on my bed as I watch, you know, all my anime. I watch it, like, you know, on my bed there. But I have my heater turned on and stuff. I get myself relaxed, you know, put my pillows up in a certain way to feel good on my back. Have some chips on the side, taking down my notes. Taking it all in, you know, the jazz music, the scenery, the culture. It's just, ooh. First, let me talk about my new addition to the Shota babies. I only have 2 Shota babies, only 2. And they barely count as Shota babies, to be honest, because they're 13 years old. But it is Yukine from Noragami and CL Phantom Hive from Black Butler. And now we have Shin Chan. Stolen my heart, Shin Chan. Oh god, I think for once I have a legit Shota in my Shota baby little collection there. Shin Chan. Let me caress this little boy. I gotta kidnap it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kidnap Shin Chan. I'm gonna lock it in my closet, and he will be mine. No one's touching Shin Chan but me. No, but for real though, I absolutely adore Shin Chan, okay? It's just a happy little boy with the prettiest of faces and the brightest of smiles and the most gorgeous of eyes. He's just strolling along, making friends with everyone he meets, and he enjoys Rakugo so much. He's so proud of his dad. His dad is doing great. He's performing on television, performing in packed theaters, and he's got loads of fans. Just oh, Yotaro's doing great, but back with Shin Chan, he memorized a Rakugo. I was just like Shin Chan's parents, man. I was like, ah! I was just like that. I'm like, let's take out the cameras, let's record the baby. Like, oh my god. That was great. I was just as happy as them. But then I was even more happy when Yakumo entered the room. And you know how Yakumo originally acted around Shin Chan? He thought Shin Chan was a nuisance and stuff. And he was like, get it away from me. But now he caressed him. Yakumo caressed Shin Chan. I'm dead as fuck, man. Oh god, this episode was so good. That was great. But later on, we have an interesting encounter between Higuchi and Yakumo. Higuchi is trying to change Rakugo, as we already know, and what I've found very interesting is that Higuchi did some research on all the existing Rakugo, and he found out that some of the existing Rakugo that they still do today have been changed. They have been revised over and over again throughout the times to suit the modern era. You know how, like, this is a great example actually. There are a lot of folk tales and fairy tales that we have today. For example, Sleeping Beauty. It's a perfect example. The original Sleeping Beauty fairy tale is very bizarre. What happens to Princess Aurora when she's in her little coma. I won't say exactly what happened, that you can find out for yourself, but something rather disturbing happens in her sleep, and it doesn't end pretty, but that has been revised. We no longer know the story as it originally was. Same thing with The Little Mermaid. What happens at the end of the original fairy tale for The Little Mermaid is that Ariel ends up turning into sea foam and she never got her prince. But we don't know that story like that today. So it's very interesting that even the Rakugo that Yakumo considers to be classics have been changed. Because Yakumo has been going on saying how he's not going to allow Rakugo to change. He's saying that Rakugo is dead. He really wants to die out with him, like he's done. He tore up the manuscript that Higuchi had. And so Yakumo is just absolutely done. He's not going to have any of it. He's being very stubborn. And I'm on Higuchi's side. I don't want this art form to die. I really don't. And you can honestly relate to this to so many different things that happen throughout history. Like, for example, you know how like radio's dying, you know, and TV. To be honest, TV is getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, we still have TV shows, you know, airing and stuff like that. But more people watch TV shows after an entire season has been completed, and they watch it on like Netflix or Hulu or, you know, something like that. Binge watching sites. People are way more into binge watching than watching something weekly. When it comes to TV shows, anime, you know, it's different. Later on in the episode, Yotaro and Konatsu get invited to perform a Rakugo for Shin Chan's class. And Konatsu now plays the shamisen because it makes her like closer to Rakugo, but she will not allow herself to perform Rakugo because she believes that men have tried so hard to refine this art that she doesn't want to go in and ruin it. And I was very shocked because in the first episode she really wanted to perform Rakugo, but now she's given that dream up. And she's so good. Oh man, I was so happy. After Yotaro pumped up the crowd, getting everyone so excited to see him perform, he leaves and pushes Konatsu onto the stage, and she performs the Rakugo, and that was great. She was so good. I laughed, I smiled, I had fun. It is a shame. Just like Yotaro, I'm like, oh, it's a real waste. But no, she's definitely not gonna do it. I doubt she's gonna change her mind at this point. She seems serious. But that was this amazing episode of Rakugo. Let me know your thoughts on this episode. And did you try saying that long ass name? Did you? Did you succeed? Let me know. Catch me tomorrow as I review Demi-chan, March Comes in Like a Lion, and Ruby Volume 4. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.